Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's e-bike review. I have the brand new Kingbull Literider 2 back there. It is beautiful folding e-bike. We're gonna go out and ride it today because yesterday's drone news, this week has been just kind of crazy for everybody, and we need to take a good break from all the politics, and what a better way to take a break from the politics than just go out and ride an e-bike together. So let's just take a break, ride together, and today you won't feel like such a target like everybody's been feeling like this week. So yeah, let's do some riding. This bike has a 60-mile range to it, and it does go a maximum of 20 miles per hour with 5 different electric speed assists right here. And it can be unlocked to 28 miles per hour, but it is a class 2 e-bike. Over on this side, I have a twist throttle right here, 7-speed Shimano gears, LD D300 brakes, Shimano SL TX50 7R 7-speed derailleur shifter. And it also has 20-inch by 4-inch CST BFT fat tires. But what I like about this tire is that it also has the wheels on the inside are metal spokes. Folding stem called the Fat Man, which goes down through here to the Fat Man fork as well. It's the Mozo shocks. They are open and closable and adjustable. And the center of the bike also folds as well. It'll fold all the way down to fit inside something like a Prius. And I think one of my most useful options of this bike to make it smaller when I'm walking in the garage is the foldable pedals, which really lets you get through narrow spaces when you're walking with the bike. And the motor inside the back rear hub is a 750 watt motor. The battery is lockable and removable, and it is a 48 volt, 720 watt hour, 15 AH lithium ion battery. And the charger that came along with it charges at 2 amp, which is pretty decent. It will get you charged up probably in about 6 hours. 48 volt LED headlight on here, working rear brake light, 120 pound rear rack. So for $1,000, not too bad, Kingbull. They leveled up their original version of the Literider, and it's foldable, and it's also step through, which makes it a lot easier to get on the bike and go for a ride, which I think we should do now. All right, so let's go ahead and start out in assist mode number 1. So what I do know about this bike right away is that it does have a torque sensor on the pedals. So it does have kind of a gradual pedal assist, and not that really kind of like hard start, jerky pedal assist, which can kind of like throw you out in front of a stop sign. It's not really good when you're stopped and you go to pedal and it just really takes off. So that's kind of a cool option. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the view. I'm enjoying riding the new bike today on the channel. Now I'm in assist number 3. Let's go a little bit faster, make that little drone work to keep up with us. 4-inch tires are so nice around like a soft trail like this. This is the wood chip trail we always test on, and we'll do a speed test coming up. It'll probably get up to about 19, 20 miles per hour. They do say it'll get up to about 28 if you're gonna pedal fast in speed mode number 5. So let's do a brake test real quick. Come to the stop sign, we'll hit both brakes at once. And that's pretty good. The drone might have hit me in the back of the head. I think we have better brakes than the drone does. All right, so let's go ahead and get it all the way up to gear assist 5. Now we're going about 19.4, 19.3. Let's give it a little bit of pedal. I'm gonna get in a higher gear here, help it out a little bit, see if I can get it up past 20. Some extra pedal in here. Not quite able to hit 20. Interesting. So it is set to be class 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and gear down to like speed mode number 1. Now we're gonna go down the mountain bike trail. So let's see if the drone can make it through here. I'm gonna slow down just a little bit here. You gotta watch out for pedal assist when you're going through rock gardens. You don't want to do a wheelie coming off the rock. A little bit of brake squeal there. Seems I need these brakes to be broken down a little bit. Okay, so as far as the original Literider 1, people are probably going to ask, like, what's the difference between this bike and the first one? And so far, I don't really see any riding difference. They ride both about the same. Like, the front steering really does have a pretty good feel to it as far as through these trails and things. And I've got rocks and stuff through here to avoid.
but I'm able to kind of scoot through with a little bit of pedal assist. So you take a little bit of a hill here. We'll let the drone keep up. Good drone. It's following in what they call middle mode. If you're wondering what drone this is, it's a pretty awesome drone. It's called the X1 Pro Max. So this is the Max edition. All right, so now we're in assist mode number 4. Let's take it on some more trails. I like to do a lot of trails in my e-bike reviews just because, like, just more fun than just being on the road. You know what I mean? And you don't have to pedal at all if you don't want to. We could probably take one of the smaller trails today because it's really, really nice out today. So we're gonna go down the long way first. We're just gonna take it easy. So one of the reasons that I use the X1 Pro is because it probably does one of the best follow me's that I have as far as these smaller drones. And I've taken it through the really tight trail over here on the right. That trail is really narrow, but since this one has prop guards, its branches and just kind of bounces off them and keeps going. So it's a really good drone for tight spaces if you're riding bikes. Like if you're a motocross or a mountain biker, I think this will be a killer drone for you. So I prefer to use this one with my e-bikes. So we're just moving right along. So far, no problems at all with this bike. Now, I also plan to use this bike for my hay hauler for the chickens because I don't want to put hay bales in my car anymore, or even in my van. That's just not cool. Definitely is not fun. So we can go up the narrow trail over here. This is going to be a little bit of a climb for it. It's about 35 to 40% grade. So what we could do is try to put it in like the highest gear. We'll try to go all the way up to the top. Okay, here's the beginning of that trail. So let's cut over here. We're gonna go all the way in speed mode number 5. Just gonna get not even really any pedal here. I'm 160 pounds, so it is actually going up faster than some of the other ones. This is the steepest part of it right here. Cool. Really good. So I didn't have to do any pedaling. I put my foot down at the last second though, because I felt like I was gonna like tip to the side. So Oregon mountain bike trails are a real deal. We get trees falling down all the time through here. Guys have to come in here and cut them down. So here I'm gonna get on the brakes. Got a little bit of brake squeak. See, this drone is doing really good back there too. Like I was telling you guys, like this thing will make it through like tightest trails. I can ride the bike and not really worry about it. Balancing out pretty good. Not bad for the uphill and the downhill. I was impressed with the uphill. It did good on the uphill. So now we can kind of come out of here, back out to the neighborhood. You just cruise around the neighborhood a little bit, test it out on the street. It's really what this bike's meant for. Like as far as like a downtown commuter bike, this thing would handle. But this one does have an aluminum frame. And a lot of them lately have steel frames. A lot of the really cheaper ones have steel frame. So right now I'm in speed mode number 5. All right, let's just do a big wide turn right here in this cul-de-sac. What a cool place to just cruise. Little drone is keeping up, right? Look at this, we're at 20 miles an hour. This drone does not care. As fast as I've ever been on any of these bikes, this drone just does its job. I love it. All right, see if we can go past faster than 20 through here. A little bit of pedal. All right, we're past 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. Come on, 25. Almost 25. Not bad. So we got it up to 24. This is a nice break from the drone news we've been doing lately, guys, because the drone news lately has been pretty depressing. And, you know, when kind of like controversial drone news or something like that comes up, I really do want to just kind of take a break from all the drone flying. As far as my FPV stuff goes, I just want to take a break. So I'm gonna go back in through here. take the trail back through and around, because that's the most interesting place to ride for you guys. And right there, I felt it kind of just barely get in on the throttle assist, and it was like a moment when I didn't really need it. So once you brake, the throttle assist cuts off really quick. This bike is so fun to ride. I feel like there's a jump right there. I really wanted to do that little jump. That would probably not be good. Probably not be good. So if you've never had an e-bike before, I do suggest, like, if you want to get outside more, this is the perfect time of year to ride. Most of the time when I'm doing these type of reviews, I'm really actually, like, you ride a little bit, you get pretty cold. But it's usually pretty damp and moist in Oregon, so you have to wear quite a few layers to, like, just keep that cold chill off you. So I want to give you some takeaways so far. I have rode about 6 to 7 miles on this bike since I have had the bike. And I have to say that, like, it's a really good around the neighborhood bike, really fun to ride, easy to get on and off of. It has decent enough range to where I'm not even charging it that much during the week. Like, if you were to commute every single day, I mean, depending on how long your commute is, obviously, but you probably won't have to charge it, but like maybe 2 times a week. Because it is a pretty good range. I'd say it's about the mid range. I've had other bikes that'll do 150 miles, but you know, this bike is not the size of those other bikes with 2 batteries. Like, I don't really recommend getting a 2 battery bike. I'm not a huge fan of like the 2 battery bikes because it makes them so heavy. So we're gonna go down into the trails again through here. These trails are a little more groomed and open. The last trails are kind of crazy. They're super tight. A lot of the kids in the neighborhood have been riding their mountain bikes through there, so they're making all these jumps, making guys like me want to do the same thing. I also have a connector on the back of this one because, yeah, again, I'm going to use this one for our hay hauler. I might have to do a live stream on the channel sometime and show you guys that live. We'll do some hay hauling together. Get to be that guy on the e-bike riding down the road with like a giant trailer on the back and hay. Ridiculous. Okay, so we're gonna go up this hill right here. Hopefully we're gonna make it. Okay, I'm not gonna pedal, not gonna pedal, I'm not gonna pedal. All right, awesome. That is a little hill that I have a hard time getting up just on a regular bike. For a folding e-bike with a pretty sturdy aluminum frame, not bad at this price. So, you know, if you're buying it from China, you're probably gonna pay the tariff. I don't know what the tariff on this bike would be, but if you can try to get it off of their website, talk to them about the tariffs, and maybe you can get a pretty good deal. But for now, I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Please do subscribe on the channel for more drone reviews and news on Drone Camp's channel. I'm Justin Davis. I'm out.